Now, all the biochemical viruses and vaccine disasters that were organized by the CCP and the dark societies and organizations in the West and globally have formed the chains of the entire biochemical warfare. No matter what the consequences of the vaccine disaster are for each of you individually, their mission is already complete. The virus was released, which has caused people all over the world to stay at home and reduce the elderly population. Insurance, finance, and economic accumulation over the past 70 to 80 years since World War II were deceived and plundered. It's like a Ponzi scheme. To perfect a Ponzi scheme, they can only silence people by killing them. So, how did they do it? They still need human beings. It's similar to the countless myths in which God originally sent deities to Earth to cultivate, produce, and serve him. However, in the end, they said, let's create humans to serve the deities. We then have deities and humans. Unfortunately, on Earth, there are so-called representatives of deities, and they classify humans as humans, animals, and slaves. So, their goal is to turn humans into slaves. However, if I allow everyone to perish, I will have no slaves available for use. So, they decided who needed to die and who could survive as slaves. This led to the development of vaccines, which aim to eliminate unnecessary individuals, protect those in need, or even squeeze you dry before your demise. This is not a conspiracy theory. There was no reason to explain or refute what I said, right? How simple is it? If this is a conspiracy theory, you should be able to find a theory or a logic against it. In the current situation, this can be completely verified through material, intelligence, logic, and time. Why did some people create viruses? Why did some people create vaccines? Despite being distributed so quickly that so many people got vaccinated, the vaccine disaster was collectively silenced. What was the reason for the collective silence from the media, medical regulatory agencies, military institutions, anti-biochemical weapons agencies, and governments representing deities and managing humanity? According to India's so-called 4 classes, the government belongs to the second class, right? We are the lowest class. Even if we work all our lives, we are still slaves. Shouldn't the government speak up? The government is also keeping quiet, which indicates there is a problem. There is something fishy here. However, they have achieved their goal. Over 90%, 80%, or let's say 70% of humans have received vaccinations. 30 to 40% of people have received 2 or 3 doses of the vaccines. Their goal has been overachieved.